Yo, what is going on, guys? Back with another video, and today I'm coming at you with some more NBA breaking news. Now, today we have another post on Twitter by @HoopCentral, and this tweet right here is very, very interesting to say the least. Now, the tweet reads, according to Legends Hoops Ross, the Warriors and Cavs have held trade talks on a deal that would send Kevin Love to Golden State. In this scenario, Draymond Green would be dealt to a third team. Now, when I saw this, I was like, what team would be interested in getting Draymond Green? Because going to the first time, I was like, oh, it would be a swap of Draymond Green for Kevin Love, which honestly would be a very rare deal because Kevin Love makes a good amount of money and so does Draymond Green. So the Warriors would have to be willing to take on Kevin Love's money instead of taking on Draymond Green's money, which that's kind of weird for me to even envision because the Warriors are embodied by Draymond Green. I literally cannot see the Warriors having Draymond Green because Draymond is the heart and soul of the team. During the Warriors' prime, during their whole entire legacy, during their whole entire dynasty, Draymond Green was that player that he was the glue guy that helped the Warriors compete at a very high level. Without Draymond Green, the Warriors would not be where they are or where they were at during their whole entire dynasty run. So this whole fallacy or trade rumor of Draymond Green getting traded is just very baffling to even think about as an NBA fan, but at the end of the day, the NBA is a business and a ever-changing business because we've seen players like Isaiah Thomas who got traded from the Celtics as he felt like he was a very big part of that team. But like I said, at the end of the day, it is just a business, and a lot of things that we did not think would happen have happened in the past. So Draymond getting traded from the Warriors would not be something that I can't imagine, but it would definitely be weird to see that happening. Now, the thing is, during this whole entire scenario, the Warriors be getting Kevin Love, which would be really good because he's a very good rebounder like Draymond Green, but he is just a way better shooter than Draymond Green, okay? Yes, Draymond, like I said, is a glue guy for the Warriors, but adding somebody like a stretch four in Kevin Love would be really good, especially if they can go ahead and draft James Wiseman in the NBA draft about a week from now. That would be a very elite roster with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Kevin Love, James Wiseman, and Eric Pascal off the bench. Now, I'm going to say is that roster on paper looks very, very scary, and it reminds me of back then when the Warriors had KD, Curry, Klay. It just depends on if Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry can go back to where they were in the NBA pre-injury. We're going to have to see if Andrew Wiggins can live up to the hype of being the #1 overall pick. But if they can, which hopefully they can, because I really miss watching the Warriors prime, honestly, saying this, because during the time I wasn't really the biggest fan of the Warriors because they obviously just won a lot of games, but I'm not going to lie, I do miss watching them play the game of basketball. But yeah, with that being said, I feel like the Warriors, if they can have that roster and draft Wiseman and get Love, even if they don't trade for Kevin Love and they keep Draymond Green, adding Wiseman with a healthy KD and Curry with Wiggins is still a very, very scary sight because, like I said, on paper, that team looks really, really good. We're going to have to see if that translates into the actual game, which it most likely will, but at the end of the day, we really do not know. Since we really do not know who would be going after and getting Draymond Green, I would say that the Warriors, as of now, are winning this trade because they were getting Kevin Love, and they'll be getting Kevin Love, which is another very, very potentially lethal scorer on the team, even though if he's not as good as he was with the Timberwolves and now as a stretch big and a pretty much just a spot-up shooter on the three-point line for Curry and Klay to dish him out some shots for three-point attempts. But yeah, that is the video. Like I said, I think the Warriors adding Kevin Love would be a very, very good thing because they definitely could use a stretch big to replace Draymond Green, even though, like I said, it would be kind of difficult for me to see the Warriors without Draymond Green. But do you remember there was a rumor back a couple years back of Kevin Love in a deal for Klay Thompson? But if they were to end up trading Draymond Green, I think adding Kevin Love to replace him would be a really, really good trade. But other than that, that is the video. Make sure to go down below, drop a like, comment down below, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Click on the videos when you boy John and I'm out, man. Peace.